This is your Riman orientation. I remember my Riman orientation like it was yesterday. I remember how excited that I felt. And I just want to say out of the gate, just congratulations on making the decision to really just step out of the box and be here with us today. The sky's the limit. And really, you get to create anything here that you want to. And that's the beautiful thing about this business and really what we get to do here together with Riman. So, you are officially a Riman planner, which basically just means that you now have access to a proven global brand, incredible products, and a business system that's basically already built for you. So that's what we're going to walk you guys through today. Before we go any further, I like to keep these calls interactive. I like learning as much as I possibly can about you while I'm here. But would you mind just sharing, just drop one word into the chat that maybe describes how you're feeling right now? Are you excited? Are you curious? Are you nervous? Are you hopeful? I would just love to hear, where are you right now? And hopefully by the end of this call, if you're not using the word excited, you're going to be like out of your mind, ready to rock and roll, ready to run, and so excited. Okay, so you are supported here. We want to make sure that you're definitely equipped here in your Remon business and you are exactly where you are supposed to be. So you don't need to know everything today. I remember when I was first introduced to Remon, I knew nothing. I just knew that I loved the products. That's really all I knew. And that's really all it took for me to take this and run with it. So you just need the next right step. And that's what you're going to learn tonight on this call. So we're going to keep this going. I'm going to show you guys everything that again that you need to go, but we're going to go back to the past because I feel like understanding the Riemann story, our story is so beautiful, is really part of just us having success here. Because people, when you're able to tell them the story, it really does make us a difference in just what we're doing here because we're doing things so different. So before I ever learned about the products or the compensation plan, I was taught the Riman story. Timothy Herr, who is on this call right now, actually was the man that introduced me to this incredible company, and I'm forever grateful. And this was the story that he told me. It almost sounded too good to be true, but I want to walk you guys through it. You guys probably have already heard it, but here we go. So we were established in Korea in 2018. In just a few short years, we sold over $2.5 billion in revenue. We became the number one rated K-beauty brand in Korea. We sold 40 million bottles of just our dermatology cream. You guys, that's one incredible product that we sold. And if you guys aren't familiar with the size of South Korea, it's about the size of Indiana, very small. There's 50 million people there. And so this right here proves that not only are people obsessed with this product, but they're coming back and they're reordering it more and more and more. And that's what we're finding with all of our products. And all of this happened before we launched in North America. So, North America, we launched here in March of 2023, and as you guys know, we've been expanding globally ever since, and we are now, of course, in your country as well. So, I love our philosophy and just really what we stand behind in our mission. Remon didn't just create products here; we really rethought the entire business model, from the philosophy to the products to the pricing to the compensation, and of course to the people as well. And that's why this works for people at every single stage. Whether you're brand new or you're experienced, this is why we are scaling globally. So now let's walk you guys through your support system. And it all starts first with your very own website that you did not have to build yourself. So we have completely built in your shopping website, your back office, every single thing that you need for your business to help you run your business. And I'm going to walk you guys through that today. Okay. So your home base is remon.com. And this is where everything is going to run through. So this is where you're going to enroll customers. This is where you're going to enroll new planners. This is where you're going to order products. This is where you're going to manage your business. This is where you're going to be able to access all of your tools and your resources. This is where you're going to also place your orders as well. And you just simply log in with the username that you created, the password, and now you have complete access to not just your website, your shopping website, but also your back office as well. And so again, this is here and here it is. So here's your back office. This is your business dashboard. I love that you just use the same email, same password. You don't have to have multiple and go into multiple places. Again, it's all in one place. And this is where you're going to see your commissions, your rank progress, your customers, your team. your reports, everything here is all in one place. And so I love that. I love being able to log in. I can see where I am in my business, what I need to do to get to that next rank or that next level to unlock my unit level. How many more customers do I need? Everything is there. It's so clear. My biggest recommendation is just get in and play around. That's how I learned at the very, very beginning is I just logged in and I just started looking around and trying to figure things out on my own first. And it's funny because those are the things that I remember the most too, is that the things that I found on my own. But you also have your own personal mall, and this is basically your online storefront. It's already built for you. Inside here, you're going to find your customer shopping link, your enrollment link, your social share link, and the ability to create shopping bags as well. And you can customize these shopping bags to your customers. This is going to make it so easy for them to be able to shop with you. Basically, customization is as easy as one, two, three. You create the bag, you give it a name. I like to name it with their name. I do a little description. Maybe you want to give in the description how to use the products. You're going to select the products and then you copy that link, send it, and done. And so again, love the simplicity of this. Love that we can do these little shopping bags as well. And then next, we have all of your marketing materials, and it's all in one place, and this is called the Drive. So when you go into your shopping account, you're going to have a few options, and one of them is called My Account. You're going to click on My Account, and underneath My Account is Tools, and that is where you're going to find your Riman.com, the Drive. So the Drive again is where all your marketing lives. This is your product info, your social media content, your tools that you need. This presentation is there. All the videos are there. Every single thing that you need for your business is going to be right there for you on the Drive. It's always updated, so you always know that you're getting the best of the best, the refresh of everything that we have right now. And then, of course, the most important thing is launching your business. I remember when I, again, first decided I'm doing this, I'm going all in. It was May 1st, 2024. I was new, and the first thing that I did was launched my business because I know the importance, you guys, of writing down your goals. So, this is going to be found in the Drive as well. This is going to be underneath your getting started tools. And you're going to write down your short-term goals, your long-term goals, and why you said yes. I can't even share how powerful this is because most people don't quit because they're incapable. They quit because they're unclear. And we want you to be really, really clear because guess what this is going to do for you? This is going to allow you to continue moving forward. So for me, I've been in this industry now this is my 10th year. And I remember when I first started, I didn't write down my goals. I didn't even know why I said yes. And you're going to have those days. And I'll tell you what, when you have a strong why, when you know why you've said yes to this, on those days that are hard, on those days when you're tired, you're not going to quit. You're going to keep going. Okay. And that is the difference between people that don't have success here and people that do have success here, as those are those that keep going. All right. So, here is basically just the rundown of the importance of, again, writing down your short-term goals, your long-term goals, and putting your why here. And so it's going to keep you going. That's really the main thing that I want to say here. And you're going to hit your goals faster. When you put urgency on a goal, you're going to hit it. And what we found is that if we don't put a date or a time frame behind what we want to do here, then we think we have forever, and we just move slower. Money loves speed, and I've always been one that is like the faster I can go, I know the better. And so I'm just going to give that advice to you as well. The faster you go in your business here, just taking maybe those first 3 to 6 months and really being intentional about building your business, it is going to it's going to give back tenfold versus, not having any goals, not writing anything down, and just really thinking that you've got all of this time. Okay. Urgency does make a really, really, really big difference. Now, this is the part where we're going to start putting a real plan behind your business. So remember when I first joined and I said, okay, I want to get to senior manager as soon as possible because I wanted to be able to unlock that 30 to 40%. So senior manager is a really important milestone because it's where many, many people begin seeing that consistent income and also that real momentum. And I want you to notice something. You do not have to figure everything out at once. Please know that you simply focus on the next step, okay? So right now you're a planner. The next step is what? Manager. And then the next step after that is senior manager. And as your volume grows, your commission grows too. So every single customer, every conversation that you have, every person that you help start doing what you're doing. Again, that is why consistency matters so much in the beginning because that is going to start to have a snowball effect. Okay. And just a few tips and advice that I can give is stay connected to the system. We have a really, really great system already in place for you here. I'll show you that at the very, very end. But use the products, share the experience, and just keep learning. I mean, those are really the only things that I did. And I hit team leader in 3 weeks, and I hit director in 6 months. And it was just those four things that I consistently did. So small actions you guys done consistently, that's what's going to create those big results over time. Okay. And I will say for many people, senior manager happens faster than expected once you truly commit to the process. And what is the process? Just write those goals down. When do you want to hit manager? When do you want to hit senior manager? When do you want to double your paycheck? When do you want to quadruple your paycheck? And so on. Okay. All right, so now let's break down what senior manager actually means. Senior manager is achieved with 6,000 SP. And so for those of you guys that aren't familiar with SP, SP means sales points. Basically, that is $6,600 within a 3 month rolling period. So you have 3 months. And so again, I love never starting from zero here at Riman, that everything, we have the rolling volume, right? Where the volume rolls into the next month. And that volume can come from your orders. It can come from your customers' orders. And it also can come from your first level team volume. Okay. So what's really, really important to understand is that this is not built alone, right? This is business growth through your customers, through your relationships, and through duplication. And once you reach senior manager, that increases significantly. So senior manager is where people really start to see, those, definitely the bigger paychecks, but it really starts to compound itself into life-changing income. And this is why we focus so heavily on building a solid customer base first. And so customers turn into planners. Guys, I was a customer for 6 months. 6 months I was a customer using these products. And, Tim didn't know that there was going to be one day that I was going to make that decision to look at this as the business side and go all in and hit team leader in 3 weeks and director in 5 to 6 months. And so again, you guys never know. You never know. So customers create consistency, consistency creates momentum, and momentum creates leadership. And the beautiful part is that you do not need hundreds of people. And I think sometimes we think that and we do not. You just need 3 good people, or maybe even better, 10 good people, right? And you simply need consistent activity and a commitment to learn the process. And that's what's going to bring all of that. Okay. All right. So this slide right here, this one's going to help you understand where the income really starts expanding, okay? As a senior manager, you're not only earning from your personal customers anymore, you also get to start earning through leadership and team volume as well. And so that's why this business becomes so powerful over time. Over time. So you can earn through retail customers, personal commissions, rebates, and level commissions as your organization starts to grow. So as you can see, this is where all of the additional bonuses, all of the additional ways that you guys can earn here is really going to start to come into fruition for you. And what I want you to really see here is this. The goal is not to recruit, again, hundreds of people. The goal is to build a strong customer base, help other people do the same, and duplicate the same actions over and over and over again. Okay. And that is where long-term income and stability begins to happen. And you just never know. You never know when you're going to get maybe that one person that does bring in 100 people. That's pretty awesome, right? Okay, so we're going to move now to team leader. Still going back to launching your business. Um, Team leader is where you truly step into leadership inside this business. If you want to make an impact in your life, if you are here to make an impact in others, you're an impact person, you love, love, love helping people, this rank right here is where that starts. Okay. This rank is built through duplication. It's not doing everything yourself, it's helping other people become successful too. So you're that person that loves to help people, you love helping people succeed, then team leader is definitely going to be that rank that you're going to hit, no problem. Okay. To achieve team leader, you're going to help develop 3 senior managers in separate legs. So we're unilevel, build wide. Okay. So we build wide here. And so you want to focus on starting with 3 separate senior manager legs. Okay. And this is where the compensation really begins to scale for you as well. All right. So you're going to unlock deeper commissions, leadership matching bonuses, and also you're going to get a stronger long-term residual income as well. If you want that sky is the limit. I want financial freedom. I want a bougie retirement. That's me, right? Again, this is the rank, this is the goal. This is the goal rank right here. All right. Because what matters most is that team leader, first of all, it's not created by pressure. It's created through consistency, plugging into the system, right? Using the support system that we have here for you and basically duplicating it. Duplicating it. And so you're sitting here on this orientation call right now, right? Because something caught your attention first. Maybe it was the products, maybe it was the business. And then what did you do? What was your next step? Probably you signed up as a planner. Maybe you were a customer first, like me. So everyone's story is a little bit different. But you know that you're duplicating well when you can do this. When someone new comes to you and says, okay, I'm so excited. Now what do I do? Well, what did I do with you? Well, I saw you on social media, or you introduced me to the products, or right, and fell in love with the products and wanted to learn more. And so, right, okay, perfect. Then what? Well, you invited me to a call, an opportunity call, and I got on the opportunity call and I got to learn more about the business, and I got so excited about the business. And so I joined as a planner. Yeah. And then what? And then you had me hop on an orientation call. You invited me to an orientation call and I got on that. Right. And so then you would say to them, you're just going to do what I did with you. That's it. So keep it simple. Let these calls do the work for you. Don't be the tool, use the tools. Okay. And that's what we want to really be focusing on here. That's what's going to help you hit team leader. Just no problem. Okay. So keep it simple. Have fun with this. The products do the work for us. They're amazing. Basically, it's just getting the products on people's skin. All right. So now this is going to give you a little deeper look into what team leader really unlocks. At this level, you're building beyond personal sales. Okay. You are building leadership here. You're going to see higher commissions, you're going to see deeper unilevel pay, leadership matching bonuses, and stronger monthly residual income as well. Okay. But the most important part of this rank is, like I just mentioned, is duplication. Okay. Helping customers become consistent, helping leaders become confident, and teaching simple systems people can actually follow, which is what we're doing right here, right now. Okay. This is where your business starts gaining real stability over long-term growth. And again, it's not just about building fast, you guys, it's about building strong. And that's what we're doing here at this rank. Okay. This slide right here is going to show you how the compensation expands, again, at the team leader level. At this point, you're not only earning from only your customers, but you're also earning from helping leaders grow successful organizations of their own as well. So you're going to unlock deeper unilevel commissions, deeper matching bonuses. I already went through all of that, right? But this is why leadership matters so much in this business. And leadership is not hard. I think sometimes we think, oh, I can never do that. I can never be. If you can lead one person and that could be even a customer to purchasing from you and buying the products, you're already leading. Okay, you're already leading. You already have influence. If you can influence one person, you have influence. Okay. And so the stronger the people around you become, the stronger your business becomes. And the simpler you can keep it, promise you, you're going to win. You're going to win so big here. Okay. It's really about building a culture of consistency, of making sure that you're supporting your team, and of course, creating duplication within your team that's going to continue to grow over time. All right. So I love this visual right here because this one really simplifies how to hit that team leader rank. So senior manager is about building momentum personally, right? Team leader is about helping other people reach senior manager too. You already did it. You already did it. So you know how to do it, right? So now you're just going to teach people that are coming in to do what you just did. And that's why you'll hear us talk so much about duplication. Okay. You're not trying to carry the organization by yourself. You're not doing that. You are helping people build customers. You're helping people gain confidence, right? You're helping people learn the products, and you're also helping people follow the simple system. How do we do that? You plug them into the calls. Let the calls do all of that for you. I understand that Angie just did an amazing call right before this, teaching about the products. Like those are really, really great calls to plug people into. So the more people that you can help succeed, the more you're going to succeed yourself. All right. And that's really the simplicity of this. So when I first started, that's all my goal was, is help as many people hit senior manager as possible. The goal was 10. So if I could help 10 people hit senior manager, then I knew that was where team leader came from. Okay. And that was going to help me hit team leader. And so keep it simple, help others win, and you'll win too. And here it is. I love this quote right here. Duplication of senior managers is the fastest way to become a team leader. Amen. So true. Okay. So if you guys want to take a little screenshot of this, take a picture of this, make it your phone screensaver so you can see it every single day. It's really, really going to make a big difference. Okay. So now that you guys have all the basics, right? Success in this business is not built by motivation alone. It is built through commitment and consistency. And so this page right here is about creating a simple plan that you can actually follow. So this is where it is still important to write things down. With anything in life, you set a goal and you make a plan to hit the goal. That's it, right? And that's all we're doing here. So and then what are the action steps? What are going to be the action steps? Here's your action steps. Schedule your first K pop-up. Make your list, right? It's the first thing I did. Sat down and I thought I'm going to make a list of 10. Well, 10 turns to 20, 20 turns to 40, 40 turns to 60. Before you know it, you've got a list of 100 people, right? And then I was just getting out there and talking to people. So make your list. Start sharing your story. If you're a social media person, then this is where your story becomes so powerful. And so all I do on social media is I share my story 1,000 different ways. It's the same story. I just keep sharing it over and over and over and over and over again. And I just word it a little bit different. And that's it. I grew my entire business on social media. And so again, just keep it that simple as well. And plug into the events and plug into the training. That's the last key thing. Plug into the events that you're having in your area and the trainings, the calls. You can't, every single time you hop on one of these calls, you're going to take something from it. There's always something that we can learn from somebody else. So you do not need to know everything today. Again, you just simply need to stay engaged, stay coachable, stay teachable, and keep moving forward consistently. And I promise you, you're going to have whatever it is that you're wanting, whatever the reason why you said yes to or why you're here, you are going to be able to not only hit those goals, but you are going to go beyond. Okay. I think you're going to be really blown away. So I know you guys have some incredible starter kits. The starter kits that I have on this slide are for North America. So I am going to just kind of go through this one, but starter kits they're, for me, it was just a really easy way to say, okay, here's my options. I know that my purchases count towards my rank. And so, what do I want to do? Do I want to leave money on the table? Do I not want to leave money on the table? I mean, here's kind of your options here. And for me, I wanted to hit manager as soon as possible. So what I did is I spent $3,300 right out of the gate on product that I knew that I was going to use, that I knew that I would need for my K pop-ups, and hit that manager rank before I launched my business. Mainly because I wanted to give myself a raise. I wanted to double my commission right out of the gate. Now, you do you. You do what's going to work the best for you, but that's what worked the best for me at the time. So your starter kits are designed to help you begin using, experiencing, and sharing the products the right way. So for 20 years, I worked in television, and I worked on QVC and HSN. And they were home shopping channels. And I sold fitness equipment, really nice fitness equipment, $5,000 treadmills. I mean, these weren't like they weren't like $200 purchases. They were big, big purchases, big commitments. And here's the thing that I learned. As long as I was a product of the product, meaning that I could tell a story of my success by having a product inside my home or a product that I was actually using, that I would win every single time. And it's the same with you here. Okay. The more familiar you become with the products, the easier it's going to be to share the products authentically and confidently. And people are going to resonate with whatever it is that you are sharing. Okay. And so, again, make sure that you've got product. Again, I'm going to kind of go through these. These are the starter kits that we have for North America and Canada. I know you guys have your own starter kits, or a la carte. Just handpick the products that you want to buy. Okay. All right. So I love seeing results like this. These are the types of results that we get really daily when you're sharing these products and people are purchasing the products. And you know that within the first 3 to 4 days, you're going to get a text message back that says, "What is this voodoo magic? My skin has never ever felt better. It's only been 3 days. How is this even possible?" Right? So these results right here from real people, different ages, different skin types, different skin concerns, different backgrounds, all of this, you guys, it's truly why I'm here. Being able to give people confidence that they've never ever had is priceless. And that's what these products did for me. I'm 53 in a few days, and I have never had more confidence in my skin and my life ever. I grew up with severe cystic acne. I started at the age of 13, and it didn't go away till I was around 42. And so I just kind of accepted that my skin was going to be troubled my entire life. And then after 50, it just started looking really, really old. I had a lot of structure. Gosh, I wish I had my before and after here. And so again, what these products have done for me is incredible. And that's what we get to see all the time. When people experience real results like this, they're going to naturally start sharing. Your customers are going to share. And then they're going to come to you and they're going to say, "Okay, so many people are complimenting me on my skin. How do I share these products?" And that's where you're going to have that fun conversation of, "Oh, well, it's really, really easy. You're just going to upgrade your account to a planner account." And now they're a planner. Okay. So again, this is why this business is growing so fast. It's because we can grow it so organically, and it's because the products are so good. Okay. All right. We're almost done. So we've talked about your website. We've talked about where your marketing materials are, basically everything that you need for your business. We talked about the importance of launching your business. Monthly events is next. So what do we have? What do we have for you? This is actually called a system. So systems are important, systems work, right? And so what we have for you guys is we've got events that are located in your area. Not watching this video, but I'm going to hit the pause button on that. I mean, mute. So this one right here was actually this was a North American convention. I've also been to convention in Asia as well, and there's nothing like a convention. This is what literally took me from somebody that was just here playing small. My first network marketing company. I didn't really know the possibilities of what we could do here. And this is what really took me from just kind of, "Oh, I'm going to dabble in this. I kind of like this product. I'm going to share it with a few people." I had a few customers at the time, and I went to my very, very first convention, and it took everything from my head, moved it to my heart, and I was never the same after that. So events matter, convention matters. I know you guys do a lot of local events, so make sure you're plugging into those, because there's nothing more powerful that when you get in the room with the people that are building, with the people that are growing, with the people that are believing bigger, and you can hear their stories, and you can hear what's what people have done here in this industry. So your vision's going to expand, your belief grows, and suddenly what once felt impossible is going to feel very, very possible for you. Okay. So again, plug into events. I know that we have them in your area. And if you want to come on over to North America, we would love to see you in Las Vegas. We do have one coming up in August. And this one's going to be at the MGM Grand Las Vegas. We still have tickets. We've got room blocks for you as well, so we can get you really, really great prices for your hotel room. So go ahead and screenshot this if you're thinking that you would love to come and pay us a little visit, have some holiday time over here. We would love to have you and celebrate all of your success that you're having in your business. So free enrollment, and this is where you guys are going to have to correct me if I'm wrong on this one, but when you pick up a starter pack, you get your enrollment is waived. And so that is happening right now in the States. We've got a few other things too. I know you guys have the Fast Start promotion as well. Is that correct? Okay, awesome. So these are just giving you guys extra money on top of what you're already doing. So on top of what you're already doing, we've got some incentives for you. This is, again, an incredible promotion right now. It's been really, really fun to see people coming in that maybe have been on the fence just because of this promotion. So if you've got some people that are on the fence, this is where I would have that conversation with them and say, just listen, there's $500 on the table right now. If you want an extra $500 on your pocket on top of your bonuses, on top of everything else, that we have going on right now, this is a really, really exciting time. So you guys take a picture of this one if you don't have it. And as you all know, and you're very familiar with this, we are expanding rapidly. And this is another reason why so many people are excited about the future of Riman. You guys, this is not a small company. Riman is continuing to expand globally across multiple countries and markets around the world. Why are we doing this? Because the K-beauty movement is expanding. It is exploding. It is bigger than it ever has been. And we want to make sure that we are first in every single country. Every single country. And so this is why we are expanding so quickly. Global growth creates opportunity. And so it also gives more people an opportunity, especially now people are looking for this. They need it. There are so many people out there where $500 can make such a big difference in their livelihood and their lifestyle and their families. And we now have an opportunity that we can share with people where we can make such an impact on their lives. And of course, it's going to impact your life as well. Okay. All right. So I know this is our North America calendar. You guys have your own calendar as well, but we have a wonderful calendar of events. You guys can plug into these, of course. We've got opportunity calls. We have orientation. And so use those calls to invite people to learn more about Riman, the opportunity. If you have local events, inviting people to those local events, this is the system. Use the system, and you will have massive, massive growth here. So I just want to say welcome to the Riman family. We are so excited that you are here, but most importantly, we are excited for what's possible for you, your team, the people that you're going to bring in, the lives that you're going to change. You guys, you are going to change thousands of lives. I want you to think about that. Globally, you now have a global business at your fingertips. And please remember that you do not need to have everything figured out today. I know that I didn't even know what the compensation plan was when I first started. All I knew is that I loved these products. They made such a huge difference in me and my skin and my confidence, and I didn't want to gatekeep anymore, and I wanted to share. This business is learning one step at a time. Okay. Stay connected, stay consistent, use the products, share your experience, and lean into the system and the community that is around you already, because success is not about being perfect at all. It's about staying in the game long enough for belief, for confidence, and for momentum to grow. So my part is done. Welcome to the Riman family. So excited that you guys are here with us now at the very, very beginning. I mean, think about that. You get to say, I was there when. I was there when it first was launching. I was there before we were in this country or this country. And so again, it's a really, really exciting time. You guys have a
Thank
good
you so
night.
much, Christy. That was absolutely amazing, guys. I hope you got loads of notes. We will see you on the next call. Have an amazing evening and go and book your pop ups so that you can kickstart your business. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night. Take care.